done.
That was exciting stuff.
Here, slide over. Almost done. Almost done.
Oh, you got
One
it.
more. This is it. Y'all excited for Vitalik?
We'll try to make this short and sweet for you so we can get to the main course here. So we're here to talk about the Bufficorn BUIDL Brigade. How many of you have a B3? That's a lot of hands.
How many have more than one? Wait, do I hear a whale? We got a 40 spot. I heard it. You hear it?
So just a little bit about myself. I got my start here at ETH Denver. I was actually working at Consensus and then fell down the Web3 rabbit hole at ETH Denver 2020. I'm also the treasurer of SporkDAO, and I wanted to say that because a lot of you have not claimed Spork that you earned in 2018, 19, 20, or 21, and you have until March 27th to claim it. You can go to this link that's on the screen behind me, ethdenver.linkdrop.io, and put in the email address that you used to apply to ETH Denver. Most people apply with many different email addresses, and so you just try a bunch until you figure out which one that works. I put up some of my hobbies, and this is my Bufficorn, and he's got a Goyaki, same as me. So what is the Bufficorn BUIDL Brigade? We did a 10K NFT project because a lot of these NFT projects were springing up and communities were forming around them, and we already had this really great community, and we wanted to add a little bit of value
Yeah, it's been a long day. So we're big on experimentation and positive sum games. You've heard me say this a billion times. So creating the NFT project was about experimenting with that. How do you create value for the community in the form of selling PFPs, which actually creates sustainability of economics, but also then creating value around the art, the meme of the Bufficorn, which is the strength of the buffalo and the magic of the unicorn, and actually making it fun, right? So, and then layering in a bunch of things of utility. It's a really cool project.
And one of the great things is, so Sergio Ordonez, I wanted to call him out, has been doing the art since the beginning.
Sergio here? We've been looking for him. He's like genius artist guy.
Sergio, are you here?
If Sergio's here, we're calling him to the main stage. So Sergio actually created the Bufficorn art in the fall of 2017 when I sent him a picture and said, hey, we got this meme we want to create. Can you help me design this? And he's been doing the original Bufficorn art since then. So he's been our original artist. It's been fabulous to see. And honestly, the coolest part, he went from literally being a starving artist to now this project has made it so that he can work in Web3 full time. And he's actually got complete and total control over his art and creativity. The ownership economy in real life, positive sum games.
So some of the benefits to holding one of these PFPs, you get access to rare swag throughout the year. You got priority access to ETH Denver if you applied on time. Obviously, there's nothing we can do if you apply super late. There are 3 different tiers. So if you have a rarity that's in the top 500, that's tier 1. We did a drop over Thanksgiving for Spork. If you had a top tier, you got 5280 Spork, which is the same amount, a little bit more as if you had just attended one of the ETH Denvers. And then if you have more than 20 or 20 or more, you get access to a special Discord channel, and there will be some other things.
Spork whale.
Spork whale. Okay, so what you guys are here to listen to, and not at all because Vitalik's on Nest. You guys showed up to hear this, right? So we've got 5 points that we wanted to talk about that we'd like to accomplish before ETH Denver 2023. The first one is sponsor T-shirts. So this won't affect the rarity, but as part of the sponsorship of ETH Denver for 2022, we included custom shirts that were to go on the Bufficorns. Because we released the Bufficorn PFPs before the sponsorships were all done, we had to do it retroactively. Here are your presenting sponsors, and here are all of them. This is presenting and Cypher sponsors who got custom shirts. And so what we realized was if we could do this and we could retroactively add these custom T-shirts to the Bufficorns, we could probably do more of that. And so we jump into the second step on our roadmap, which is manual trait swapping. So let's say I want very badly the Colorado Jam T-shirt, the gray one, which is one of my favorite shirts, but I've got the astronaut, the spacesuit. I can find somebody who has the Colorado Jam shirt, and I can trade with them. So we're going to do a beta in the Discord where you find another person, you agree on it. It'll probably be something nominal like 100 Spork. So both of you put 100 Spork together, and we'll have our Buffagod, who's one of our devs, do the swap. And so your PFP would then have my spacesuit, and I will have your Colorado Jam shirt. Why stop there? This leads us to step 3. We're going to build out actual smart contracts that do this on-chain instead of having to be done manually. But you have to start somewhere. So we're going to do some small manual beta tests, and then we're going to grow to doing all of the traits except for 2 of them. So 2 of the traits will never be able to change. This is part of the Be the Bufficorn meme. It's all about memes, right? You can change your setting, you can change what you're eating, you can change your clothes, you can change lots of things, but you cannot change your fur, and you cannot change your horns. Your horns are yours forever. Is there anything you want to say on that?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, so is anybody excited about this idea? Yeah? Oh, good. You need to swap your background? This guy in the front is looking for a swapped background. So you can go to the Discord and try to find somebody who wants to swap a background with you. Which leads us to step number 4 on the roadmap. And this is NFTs, everybody's favorite thing, right? When you bought merch through MetaFactory, which I can see a lot of you who've definitely bought merch through MetaFactory, we have a bunch of these rare shirts. They all come with NFT wearables that you'll be able to take with your Ethereum address through the metaverse. In addition to that, you're also going to be able to mint the traits that you have on your Bufficorn as wearables. So let's say your Bufficorn has a cowboy hat. You'll be able to mint a cowboy hat wearable, and maybe you don't like it and it's not good for you anymore. You can put it up for sale. This was inspired by the Avagachi Bazaar, which I'm a big fan of Avagachi, so there's some inspiration there. And this brings us to our last and most exciting piece on the roadmap. We're going to introduce breeding. So this is the year of the Gwei, and so we're going to try to expand on the year of the Gwei. How are Buffagwei formed? Well, when 2 Bufficorns love each other very much. Wait, can I talk about this? It's okay, right?
It's an Ethereum conference. You could do it.
Okay. Yeah, so there will be, all of this will be up for governance. The decisions on these things are not being made by myself or John or just the stewards. The Spork that you have is a governance token, and a lot of these things are going to be up for vote. So I'd like you to...
participate in the Discord.
Yes, participate in the Discord. We'll be putting up forum posts. Some things that I do want to mention is that there will be a limited breed number, so there won't be unlimited Buffagwei. That's a nice idea. They're not going to be mintable. They will only be born. And they're going to inherit traits from both the parent Bufficorns.
Parent Bufficorns.
Yes. So that is our roadmap for to 2023. So like we just said, keep an eye out on the Discord and the forums. You're going to be able to vote with your Spork. And I've already seen some really cool tools that you can, if you're here, you can give yourself a shout out. There's this little game where you can, it's like a Bufficorn against Bufficorn fighting thing. It's really cool. And I'm excited about all the other things that are being developed for the Bufficorns. So that is us.
Okay. All right. And if you're bored, go to OpenSea or Rarible and sweep the floor. If you got nothing to do at 2 a.m., it helps the community. And that's all we have to say about that. So a lot more to come in the Discord. Get your Bufficorns. If you don't know, there's 2 private lounges that are Bufficorn BUIDL Brigade only. One at the Colorado History Museum, one at Jonas Gallery powered by Near. So you can go in, there's like food and drinks and chill spaces and hacking spaces, but you can only get in if you have one of these. So don't try if you don't. Even if you're Spork Whale, you can't get in.
One last thing I'd note is that the Bufficorns do help support the community. Does anybody know how much a general admission ticket to Eat Denver costs?
Nothing.
Free, and we'd like to keep it that way.
Right. So we will continue to create utility and value for the community by giving you opportunity to, in a way, participate in the value creation by owning these assets and creating the ability for us to have the pathway to maintain free admission, free food, free swag, free everything, and make sure that our community continues to be healthy, vibrant, and grow to, let's say, I don't know, 25,000 people next year?
Yeah.
Why not? Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.